Hey, Broadfield dealers. Thank you for joining me again this week as we bring to you another exciting new promotion from Telestream called the Gear Up and Save promo, where your customers can get full credit for their existing Wirecast software towards the purchase of a new Wirecast Gear turnkey system. I know this is going to come off like we're Telestream fanboys and we're giving you a lot of news from Wirecast. Wirecast 8 is an exciting announcement, and I had Jeremy on here a couple of weeks ago talking to you about that. We hope your websites are updated at this point and that those sales are starting to roll in. But this new Gear Up promotion just hit us this week, and we do think it is a great promotion that we wanted to share with you. Very rarely will a manufacturer say they're going to give your customers full credit for what they've paid already toward their new purchase. So this means that any of your customers who have purchased Wirecast Studio of any version can get a $495 credit towards a Wirecast Gear 110, 210, 220, or even the new Gear 230. Your customers who have an existing copy of Wirecast Pro can get a full $995 credit towards the Wirecast Gear 110, 210, 220, or the new 230. If you have customers that are on the fence who want to purchase Wirecast today, they can purchase Wirecast Studio 8 at $695, Wirecast Pro 8 at $995, and since this Gear Up promotion is going to run through the end of the year, they can save up the dollars from some of the live production work that they're doing now to apply the Gear Up savings towards a new Wirecast Gear before the end of the year. Their Wirecast Studio 8 is going to give them a full $695 credit. Their Wirecast Pro 8 will give them a full $995 credit. This is a great way to entice your customers to move up to these turnkey systems in the near future. Whenever we get a nice new promo like this, one of the things we like to share with you dealers, and one of the reasons for doing this webinar today, is to show you how to walk your customers through this process. The first thing you're going to do is ask your customers to provide you with their current Wirecast serial number. Telestream has created this simple little lookup tool, and before we click on the link for that tool, I am going to pull up a Wirecast serial number that I have here. And now we click on their handy little tool. And this is going to bring us directly to a web page on Telestream's site. All dealers should bookmark this site, enter your customer's serial number right here, confirm that you are not a robot, and look up the serial number, and it will tell you if it is going to qualify and what it's registered for now. The serial number I used is actually registered for a Gear 110 system, but if this was a Wirecast software serial number, it would tell you if this serial number is eligible for the Gear Up promotion. Once you have that serial number entered into the lookup tool, you confirm that your customer is eligible for the credit. If the lookup tool tells you that the serial number is from Wirecast Studio, they're going to have a $495 credit or $695 if it happens to be Studio 8. If the lookup tool tells you the serial number is from Wirecast Pro, then they're going to be eligible for a $995 credit off the purchase of their new Gear system. You can place the order with us. We have a new Wirecast price sheet that includes all of your pricing on the Gear Up promotions. So you can call Rich, Dan, John, or Angel at 800-634-5178, and we can send you that price sheet with all of your pricing on the Gear Up promotion. So the Wirecast Gear systems are going to include the same 110, 210, and 220 systems that are available now. The 110 selling at $49.95, the 210 at $59.95, the 220 at $79.95, and then at the end of the month, the Gear 230 will be released. The Gear 230 is the same as the 220 system with a new capture card that will now allow for assignable SDI or HDMI inputs and outputs. So now you can determine you'll have the flexibility to determine what IOs you need to fit into your customer's workflow. And the Gear 230 will also be released at $79.95. It is also important to note that with these new Gear systems, the Title Alive software has a little bit of a different nomenclature of what's included in the system. The Gear 110 will now include Title Alive 3, Present. The Gear 210 will include Title Alive 3, Present, and the Sports package, whereas the Gear 230 will include Title Alive 3, Complete, which is everything that New Blue has to offer within the Title Alive package. The Gear 230 is going to also come with the Gear Care support for 3 years, the 250 gigabyte system drive and a 2 terabyte storage drive, Title Alive 3 Complete, and the Wirecast 8 Pro software, and 4 assignable HDMI or SDI I/O connections. The last we've heard from a ship date on the Gear 230 is September 25th, so we do expect some more information on that before the end of the month. I also want to remind you that now through the end of the month, we do have the Wirecast SPIF program still available. The Gear 110 does qualify for a $100 SPIF, which you can add $25 more when you add the Gear tab to that package. The Gear 210 is also a $100 SPIF, whereas the Gear 220 or 230 will be a $150 SPIF, also with the $25 more with Gear tab. The Wirecast 8 software is available for download now from our website. It is important to note that if you're selling any of the Studio or Pro upgrades, you do need the existing serial number from your customer in order for us to purchase that Studio or Pro upgrade to fulfill your orders. The upgrades from previous versions start at just $199 and are available all on our site. There is 1 year of free upgrades and support included with all Wirecast 8 purchases, and then the second year of upgrades and support start at just $99 a year for the renewal. So Wirecast 8 is an awesome live production software that adds a lot of exciting new features, including their new Rendezvous feature. Rendezvous lets you easily bring in remote guests, similar to Skype, through Telestream's own Rendezvous technology, allowing you to communicate with someone in a remote location on your webinars or live productions. You can screen share, have tally lights, and use the Wirecast Go iOS app for mobile guests and that integrate automatically. The Wirecast 8 has a new rendering engine, which gives you higher speed and higher performance. It has multi-viewer capability, and the new Title Alive 3 software. We also have some great bundles still available with Wirecast and the Grass Valley Edius Pro 8 post-production software. This too we did talk about in a past webinar, but it's important to remind you and your customers of today. Any customer that is doing live production with the Wirecast software and is using the Wirecast Gear system can benefit tremendously. Since the Wirecast Gear is just a Windows 10 turnkey computer system, you can easily install the Grass Valley Edius Pro 8 software, and with the bundles we have, you're adding just $4 to each of the bundle prices to get the Edius Pro 8 software, which is a $500 value in and of itself. This is a great add-on for anyone who wants to edit out pre- and post-show footage from their live productions to repurpose that video on their YouTube channel or other social media networks. It also allows them to create highlight reels, teaser videos, and anything else that you would do with a normal post-production NLE software. Edius Pro 8 is an excellent choice for this because it is quick and easy to learn how to use. It is a perpetual license that does not require any monthly or annual subscription rates. It natively supports all of the ISO formats from the cameras that are being input into the Wirecast Gear systems. It has fast, high-quality encoding, and it has a super fast turnaround time. Edius Pro 8 really made their bones in the wedding and event marketplace by being a great software for same-day edit. If you think of live production is real-time production. So now having the same-day edit capability to repurpose and share that footage is a huge advantage for people going from live to post. Edius Pro 8 has OEM software available now that you can bundle with any Wirecast Studio or Wirecast Pro purchase. We have a special Edius Pro 8 OEM SKU that has a $299 MSRP. You cannot put Edius Pro 8 on your sites to sell this software directly, but if you bundle it with Wirecast, you can bundle this together. This SKU is available on your invoice with any Wirecast purchase. That includes Wirecast Studio, Wirecast Pro, or Wirecast Gear. So if you're purchasing 4 Wirecast Gear systems from Broadfield with 4 Wirecast Studio software programs, we can add 8 of the Edius OEM SKUs to that purchase order for you to bundle all of these together. Edius Pro 8 has a regular MSRP of $499, so this is a great savings right off the bat that you can share with your customers to help lead them into some of these promotions and push along the new Wirecast 8 software or the Wirecast Gear systems. Obviously, if you have any questions about any of these programs, whether it's the new software itself, the new Gear Up promotion, the Edius bundles, or any of the upgrades and availability of any of the Telestream stuff, give your Broadfield salesperson a call at 800-634-5178. Ask for Rich, Dan, John, or Angel. We have all this information available to us, along with the updated price sheets, marketing materials, and other information. So give us a call and we can get that into your inbox ASAP. Thanks for joining us again this week. We'll see you next Thursday at 2 p.m. for another Broadfield webinar. Thank you.